Welcome back, everybody. Kurt Bonner here with Mamba Mortgage. I'm excited to be here today with Jamaal Reedus. Jamal, thank you so much for being here, buddy.
Thank you.
So today, Jamal is the owner of Clean Slate LLC. We're going to learn a little bit more about that business. We're going to talk about the transition that he has had from being an accountant to being an entrepreneur, business owner in the junk removal space, right? So Jamal, tell us a little bit about yourself, buddy.
Well, former accountant, uh, just uh, just had a I don't know aha moment. Like I was just wanting to venture into something a little different. Just I don't know, just got brave one day. It's like what? I think I just want to change careers.
Okay, man, that's exciting. So what was that switch? Specifically, let's just talk accounting because again, I can relate as I went from being a physical therapist and said, hey, you know what? Let's go jump into the mortgage lending business, right? There's a lot that goes on in the head there. Was that final point that you said, hey, it's time for me to jump all in and go be an entrepreneur?
Well, uh, I do have a business outside of this. I have a vending business. It's called Three Brothers Vending.
Oh man, we're gonna have an whole another conversation on that.
So I do have a little bit of back experience with entrepreneurship,
Love it.
and I just wanted to um, just find a niche, something that I knew that I could do and believe in myself. And really, I have to quit it before I even started living my dream.
Okay.
So, well, I didn't have, well, I had the vehicle. Then I ended up meeting up here with Richard here.
Awesome.
And one day, we helped each other out, and we've just been, hauling ever since.
Hauling ever since, man. You're in for the long haul, some may say. Okay, sorry, dad jokes are kicking in. I couldn't help myself. So let's talk about kind of the fear that potentially comes along with this, right? Because you're going from a W-2 job, right, into, hey, and now, again, once you get that entrepreneur itch, right, it sounds like you're already doing that. You're kind of, okay. Would you say that a portion of that is like you realize the freedom that can come from choosing your own schedule?
Yeah, yeah, that was a game changer.
Yeah.
For me. Um, you know, being able to just make your own schedule, and you're kind of in control of your own destiny. The money will come and follow. You just have to believe in yourself and surround yourself around people who believe in you.
Yeah.
And that are already doing what you want to do, and they're doing it successfully.
Yeah, that is such an incredible statement. We were kind of talking about this prior to, but having the ability to one, push down the naysayers, right? Not we don't have to be negative, right? We still want to love on those people because they need it probably more than anybody else. But when somebody's talking poorly, like, oh, do you really want to do that, man? You got a good thing going over here. And again, same thing for me transitioning from the physical therapy world. I saw that a lot too. Man, you're going into the mortgage lending business? What? Why? Real estate's bad. We have to kind of push that down. And again, like you said, surround yourself with people who are one already doing what you want to do. Right. And people who are also going to encourage that. And I'll tell you what, when you stick with those people, that's where growth starts to happen. Right. And those people are going to be in your corner, and then you get to be in their corner. And I'll tell you what, it makes it a lot more fun too. Doing things alone, hard enough as it is, right? We need somebody else to help pull that wagon, or in your case, the trailer behind that vehicle, right? It just goes a lot further. So I appreciate your honesty in that because that is so important. And I think for the fear mindset in general is, I mean, tell me if you agree here. Sometimes it's about just saying, I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you have, well, I just had a moment just in my life in general where I just wanted to just try something different. And like I said, you'll know the time is right when the circumstances and the opportunities present themselves.
Yeah.
So we hauled each other up. Actually, I needed, how I met Richard was we needed a haul.
Yeah.
We had a tree branch break down during one of the storms really, and it tore my vehicle. And we had to cut up all of this, tree trunks and everything, and
Mhm.
we all showed up, and
Yeah.
then when he pulled up, I saw this dumpster that I've been eyeballing. I've been watching YouTube, we got a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And he pulled up, I was like, oh my God, this, like, is this something, something? He's like, yeah. I said, can I look in it? He just looked at me, he's like, yeah, go ahead.
A lot of people get like psyched about dumpster trailers. You're like, dude, check this thing out.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Dude, what I love about that is because when we have passion behind something, we could be talking about stuff that really nobody else gets super excited about. But you're like, dude, these new trailers that just came out, they're sick, right? They have different types of hydraulics and all this, right? And man, people feel that. And I think that relates to customer service too, because they see your passion behind what you're doing. And again, if we're trying to provide that 5-star experience constantly, that goes such a long way and your authenticity really sticks out.
oh, thanks.
Yeah. So tell me about like you met Weehaw, we got into the business. How did you get your first trailer? And then again, what did you do to start getting clients?
Well, as like been working with Richard ever since day one, and I saw that there would be other opportunities uh, that we could do, and so I just kind of pitched the idea to him, and next thing I know, I just called him up like, hey man, we got two dumpsters in the hauler,
Yeah.
and he started posting them immediately,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't even get a chance. I didn't even, they weren't even home yet. He was already posting them for, to be read out.
Yeah.
And so that's like, then it's, that kind of enthusiasm and that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And, you just can't, it's something you can't learn. It's in you.
Yeah.
And
He's got it.
Yeah.
Right. And you're taking into that too and putting that into yourself, which I think is incredible. And I don't gloss over this either because you're talking about technically a competitor, right? That you connected with and he connected with you and you guys made something even more beautiful, right? Because you're doing the same business, but now you can help more people in a different way, right? And I think that's something that we shouldn't pass over. So many people are like, oh gosh, I can't share my secrets with this guy because, well, I don't know how it's going to go. And my wife's favorite phrase is people be peopling, and that happens. And you know what? That's a risk you take. However, again, we go back to that togetherness portion. When you're able to work together with more people, again, things just go a lot further. You can only build a business empire with one person to one extent, right? Without other people, it doesn't continue to grow, right? I mean, you look at all these major businesses, again, even in the junk removal space, they lose out on some of that customer service because maybe they've gotten so big, right? And so you guys have what I love to say is the small businesses have leverage because it's you. You're passionate. You're inspired. You're excited, right? And so people are automatically going to already have better service, which is incredible, right? Because it's a livelihood. So I love that. And I love that you guys paired together to say, let's do something great together. Um, let's talk about tell us a little bit about Clean Slate specifically, what you target, what you do, and who your typical clients are.
Right, yeah. So clean slate hauling, we focus on the same ventures that if we haul, junk removal or trash out. So, but the thing that I can do is like my dumpster, my haulers can be versatile, so I can actually leave the dump in at the residence uh, so that they can access it and just fill it up at their own pace.
Oh, nice.
If I, we're just hauling, then it also gives me that flexibility where people need something picked up.
Yeah.
And the bin also serves as a hauler.
That's incredible. And so, what would you say would be a good way for you? Well, let's relate it to real estate. Who could benefit in the real estate world from Clean Slate? Yeah, everybody.
Yes, everyone. The thing is just, do we have enough dumpsters to
Yeah.
accommodate?
Right. Well, the more people we help, right, the more dumpsters we can get. So I think that's an incredible spot to be, right?
Right.
So Jamal, thank you so much for being here today. We're going to kind of wrap up a couple things. I want to touch on a couple points. One, I'm proud of you for what you're doing and what you're continuing to show people is like sometimes you have to look down one day and say, I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to give this a shot. And it's scary, But again, when you get the right people in your corner, man, it goes a long way. Creating relationships will always, always, always trump finances,
Yes.
right? It doesn't matter what scenario you are in life, having those relationships go so far. And so I'm proud of you for stepping out and saying, let's do this, man. It's go time. Number two is like as you continue to build that business, man, just keep loving on people, keep providing that excellent customer service. And again, how can people get a hold of you so that they can be able to get their trash removed or debris or I don't know whatever flooring they're pulling up?
They can reach me at Clean Slate Hall. Well, actually, it's info at cleanslatehall.com. And my phone number is 463-253-1448. Or if they are on Facebook, they can reach out to me. I don't have a Facebook page just yet, but it's coming.
It's coming, baby.
I have a website, so.
Hey, well, keep crushing it, man. Jamal, it's a pleasure having you, bro. Keep doing awesome things. And everybody who knows me, if you guys have any questions related to mortgages, home buying, finances, any of that stuff, I'm here to encourage you and help walk you through it. So please give me a call as well. Would love to help you. And again, everybody have a wonderful rest of your day. Beautiful.